Hi everyone, welcome to Rock City, and today I want to do a review of portable speakers for travel for those of us who like to listen to music on the go. I'm going to be reviewing the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 4 versus the Harman KardonInvoke versus the Bose SoundLink Revolve, so that's the small one, not the bigger Revolve Plus. So these are newer speakers with the latest technology, so I'm also going to be doing a sound compare to an older Altec Lansing speaker that I've had for some time now. I bought it for like 35 bucks. This is not a portable speaker, but I think the sound comparison is helpful. So I'm going to start off with the Harman KardonInvoke with the integrated Cortana, which is Microsoft's version of the personal assistant. And this is a really neat speaker. You can see here it has all these Cortana features that you can take advantage of, which I found really helpful actually as I've been going through my day-to-day life. I sometimes just ask Cortana like little questions, or to set reminders for me, or just to play music from certain radio stations. Like you can connect it to iHeartRadio, Spotify, and things like that. So this speaker fits in your hand like this. It is not very heavy. It's only 2.2 pounds and it's 40 watts, but it does not really have a handle or any other way to carry it around besides just having it in your hand like that. It's not huge, so it could fit into your purse, but you can see here that it is not a true portable speaker in the sense that it does not retain charge. You have to keep it plugged in with that cord that is provided, or with a USB cable. But this is a pretty neat speaker, and you can see it here attempting to pair to Cortana. And then once it pairs to Cortana, I'm going to have you listen in to the sound quality of this speaker. It's pretty nice. It's louder than you would expect, but I would say that the quality of the sound is probably a little bit less than the other two. It's not as vibrant in terms of the sound of the bass. So that was the Invoke. Now moving on to the Bose SoundLink Revolve. So this is their newest speaker with the 360 surround sound. And this one is a lovely little speaker for its size. It's about 1.5 pounds and it fits so nicely in the palm of your hands. You can see here that it has USB charging, and I'm just gonna get in here and show you. So yes, you can see here that it has the USB charging port, and it also has a port for regular AC/DC charging from your wall outlet. Besides that, it has the controls on top, and if you want connectivity by Wi-Fi to your smart devices, you'll need something like an Echo Dot, or I think it also works with Apple devices as well, but it does not come with that built-in functionality that the Harman KardonInvoke does with the Cortana. So like I said, it fits nicely in the palm of your hands. It's very tiny, and it really delivers a powerful punch for the size of the speaker. And you know, for folks who might want something a little bit bigger, something more similar to the Invoke in size, they do have a SoundLink Revolve Plus that is, I believe, 2 pounds, and that one has, I think, 16 hours of like life after a full charge, versus this smaller one that has 12 hours of charge. And really, like I said, from a sound quality perspective, this one was really rich, really deep bass, especially, you know, as I listened to it compared to a speaker that was almost twice its size. So I'm going to go ahead and let you take a listen. Okay, so that was the Bose SoundLink Revolve. Moving on to the big bad boy, the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 4. This thing is amazing. I really love this speaker. This is a $450 speaker, but I did get it on sale for $150, so I was pretty excited about that. And you can see this has a round shape. It kind of sticks out there towards the front, and then you have a little bit of a nook in the back for carrying it around. It has two legs that are not movable, and really this thing is, pretty powerful. So it has a power cable there, and it also has USB. I think that's just for service purposes though. And this thing is a little bit heavy. It's 4.5 pounds, but if you're thinking of using it for a true travel speaker, you can get a travel case for it on Amazon. I bought this from LT Gem, and there are a number of other distributors selling it on Amazon, but really this one was perfect for this. It was made specifically for it, actually. And it fits in just perfectly. I'll open it here and show you. It has a nice velvety interior, and also a section that's indented there to fit the legs and also the charger into it. So if you want to carry this thing around, even though, like I said, it's 4.5 pounds, if you have it in a sturdy case like this, it shouldn't be a problem. But I will admit that to me, it's not the most portable off the speakers because it does weigh so much, and if you're not careful, it could be something that you could easily leave behind when you're traveling. But moving on to what we're really here for, we want to hear how this sounds, and you can see the size comparison that I was talking about here. So now that you've had a chance to listen in to all three of the speakers, I wanted to weigh in with my overall verdict on which of these speakers is the most perfect for travel purposes. Hands down, from a portability perspective, we have to go with the Bose. That thing is small. It fits into any carry-on or handbag that you might have, and it delivers a punch. It's a no-frill speaker. It's not very fussy. Doesn't have a lot of extra functionality in terms of having fancy integrated digital assistants and that sort of thing, but as a Bluetooth speaker, it does the job. Now, from a price point perspective, it is $199, and those Boses never go on sale, so there is that to consider, but I do think it is the most portable and the best speaker from a travel perspective. Now, the Harman KardonInvoke is a great speaker. I love it for the Cortana functionality, and the sound is great, and it really just functions well as a speaker for your bedroom. A big drawback for that is that it's not a real portable speaker, in the sense that it's not chargeable. You can't carry it around without having that cord to plug it in somewhere. So just for that reason, it is automatically out of the running for being the best portable travel speaker. So that one will live in my bedside, and I really love it anyway, so I have no regrets there. From a price point perspective, that one I did pick up for $99. I think it's $199 normally, but it should be pretty easy to find it on sale. Now on to the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 4 speakers. If I had a choice, that would be my favorite speaker to bring around, just because I love the sound coming out of that speaker so much. It's just amazing, but really it being 4.5 pounds doesn't make it super ideal for travel purposes. It's just kind of a little bit unwieldy. You can't really fit it into your handbag. It's funny, the first time I heard that speaker was someone was walking around with it, and I was like, what is that thing? It sounds amazing. I need to have it in my life. But but you know, I think it's perfect for things like tailgating or bringing to the beach, bringing to hang out with your friends on your deck, or if you want to take some music down to your basement or something like that. But to me, it's not ideal for international vacations. It's just another thing for you to lose. It's just too heavy, so I would rather not carry that with me. From a price point perspective, it normally retails for $450, very expensive speaker, but you can easily find it for $150. As a matter of fact, as I was making this video today, I did see it on bestbuy.com for $140, $10 less than I paid for it. So I have no regrets about picking up this speaker as well, because it serves its purpose for me and I use it in my day-to-day life, and it is a pretty nice speaker. I hope this video helped someone, and after this I'm just going to leave you with some comparisons, some sound comparisons of all the speakers, just so you can see that transition from one to the next, and hopefully hear some of the differences and the clarity and the bass as you move from speaker to speaker. And then finally, towards the end of the video, I will share some fun Cortana functionality with the Invoke, where if you tap it on its head, if you tap it on the top of the speaker, it gives you a fun fact each time, which I find to be pretty cool, and I play around with that all the time. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helps someone. Stay tuned to my channel for more content like this. Have a great day.
Did you know flamingos are born gray? Their feathers turn pink because of a natural dye in the shrimp they eat. The gravity on Mars is about 62% less than the gravity on Earth. That means a person who weighs 160 pounds on Earth would weigh only 60 pounds on Mars. The devil frog, which is now extinct, was the size of a beach ball. Funny fact, most humans can't lick their own elbows. Follow-up fact, most humans will try licking their own elbows after learning this. Here's a facial follicle fact. Sideburns were originally called Burnsides, after U.S. Civil War General Ambrose Burnside, who sported bushy whiskers on the side of his face. Some species of bamboo can grow 3 feet in 24 hours.